Good evening, beautiful people. I am thrilled to welcome you to the third edition of the Delectable Humour Awards 2024, Nigeria's biggest comedic celebration, where we honor the brains, the brilliant brains behind our smiles and laughter. My name is Fiona Gilbert, but feel free to call me Fifi. And tonight, I will not be doing this alone. I have a very gorgeous co-host in the name of Amanda. How you doing, girl?
I'm fine. You look amazing, girl.
Whoa, you are popping. I mean, do you want to do a quick spin? It's okay.
I'll do
it's
it.
okay. All right. How are you feeling about today's event?
I'm feeling great, and of course, everywhere is great because tonight we're honoring everyone who's turned out great content via comedy. So tonight is a celebration of every comedy act, whether through movies, whether through skits, however you've turned out your comedy, tonight is for you.
If you've made us laugh one way or the other, this is an opportunity for us to honor you. So come through for us tonight. And let's go talk to the amazing guests, sponsors, and nominees for today's event that has made today's event possible. You all stay tuned, all right? Alright, we're still out here on the red carpet of the Humour Awards, and I have with me a legend in the comedy industry, one that has touched a lot of lives, helped a lot of people, and is doing amazing still till today in the comedy industry. The one and only AY. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. So good to meet you on the red carpet again.
I know, we're doing it another time. And you have been supporting the Humour Awards from the first, second, and third edition. Thank you very much for that, first of all. That's amazing. And why would you say is the reason for this?
Well, this is the only standing award that celebrates our industry. So I have no choice but to be consistent with it and be as supportive as I can. So yes, it's the Humour Awards for the comedy industry, and I'm so happy to be here.
I know. What do you think about the initiatives and what they've done from the first edition to this edition?
It's a very bright idea. Bright in the sense that it gives room for comedians to work, in different aspects of the jobs, and to get celebrated is another thing. Making money is one thing, getting recognition is another thing, and when you put all of that together, it makes you a complete package.
I know.
And it gives you the opportunity, to take it to another level. So if you win this year, you probably will want to win again next year. Mm-hmm. And if you're not winning this year, you're looking up to the guys that are winning and looking at what they are doing for you to even do better to win the year after. So it's a beautiful idea.
Well, I feel like this is I know that this is the biggest comedy award ever, and I like it because we have so many content creators putting in so much work, and no one is looking at their side, no one is appreciating them. So this is a platform that recognizes them and say, okay, we see what you are doing, come and be celebrated for what you have done over the years. So I feel great. I told the organizer, the chief organizer from the beginning, I said, I want to align with this kind of thing because I know what it means to be creative. Mm-hmm. It's not easy. And somebody is saying, okay, I feel like the creative ones needs to be appreciated. I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, big up to the team, and I feel like everybody should support them. Sponsors should come in, big names should come in. This is the future. Yeah.
It's amazing to see a body that celebrates comedy as a whole. We've had lots of bodies celebrate music, but for a while comedy was lacking, and Humour Awards stepped in to do that. Big shout out to the organizers. They're doing a great job. A lot of work goes into creating humor. A lot of work goes into making people laugh. Mm-hmm. I have my problem and I have to make you forget your problem. And it's not music where once you just write the song, you can sing it for 40 years. Mm-mm. You have to tell another joke every other time. So you see, we have to work 20 times more
truth is that my support for Humour Awards is just anything that someone starts that is good. I don't have a choice than to support it. Because Humour Awards is a forum where any good person that's doing comedy, it doesn't matter the format, whether an Instagram comedian, a Facebook comedian, a Twitter comedian, and Nigeria now is full of jokes.
Yeah.
Not only Nigeria, everything about the world now is jokes. So, irrespective of whatever you studied, whether petrochemical engineering, whether Greek, whether economics, if you start doing comedy, start content creation through laughter, that's humor. So I support everything because Humour Awards has come to give people, to award people. Do you understand? To recognize many people. That's a fact.
I am supportive. First of all, I need to say it's the consistency for me.
I know.
We had 1.0, 2.0, and now on 3.0 occur. So I feel like I've always been a give comedians and comedy practitioners our flowers, ambassador. And the first time I heard about Humour Awards, I was like, oh, I need to be there. Like, I was so happy about the initiative, and there's no way of supporting something without putting yourself, attaching yourself to it. You can't support from the backyard. I'm very expressive about my support. So that has been my story for 1.0, 2.0. But 3.0, guess what, girl? I am a nominee. So I have so many reasons to hear tonight.
That is fantastic news. How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. I've been making noise in my house. And everybody that tried me, I said, I'm a nominee. I'm a Humour Awards nominee.
It's not easy.
I'm so excited. So whether I win or not tonight, the fact that this prestigious award recognized my craft,
that's big.
It's amazing.
That is amazing.
It's huge for me.
You
real.
are really doing amazing in the industry,
Thank
and I'm
you.
glad you're getting that accolade.
Thank you.
Good job.
First off, I think it's a very beautiful initiative, being the first comedy award in Africa, right? Because I feel like they didn't used to rate us, especially we skit makers. Comedians usually get awarded, but skit makers never got awards, right? So it's super exciting that we have one now, and it's a big deal for us, and I'm super excited that it's here, and I'm happy that, like I said, I got the first one, I got the second one, and I'm here again.
When the Humour Award started, it was like an achievement for my industry. As time goes on, we started noticing a trend, and I really like it to be a little bit different this time. But putting up this year in, year out to celebrate a set of people who you think or a lot of people believe are doing very well is something to applaud. So well done, Humour Awards. I'm expecting to have a wonderful night.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the comedy industry. Do you think some jokes are too much to be told, or sensitivity? Should we be sensitive about certain topics when it comes to comedy, or anything can go?
Sensitivity, I would say yes. Some jokes are too much. I would say that was before, not now.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody has improved now. All those repeating joke or jokes are too much, or people, that was before. They are upgrading. They are improving. I mean, our jokes now are international. There are jokes that will crack you at the event, and you go home and remember them and still get cracked.
I know.
Yeah. So, but sensitivity, I think, is something they need to work on. Because sometimes I feel very bad the kind of jokes that they crack using some people, using situations. Some situations are actually life and death. Sometimes it's about something that really hurts the person or that is dear to the person, and then they are making a joke out of it. So, and then sometimes it's spontaneous. At the event, someone is, maybe with his wife or his girlfriend or something,
And you tell something and scatter
something, and you just scatter home. You get the joke.
It's the person's problem. Yes,
Not saying you.
It's the person's problem. Yeah, it's not the comedian's problem. Maybe you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're a comedy fan, you should know that it's a joke before it comes at you. And if you're sensitive, maybe you should go to the next and it happens everywhere. It's no hard feelings to anybody, whether from the performer or from the receiving end. I mean, even in every field, it's there.
Yeah.
That's why you have different brands of the same thing. The one that are sensitive to yellow skin, sensitive to blood. So if you know my joke is sensitive to your yellow cells, no combo. Yes, so it's okay. That's why you have different brands, and you go for the person that you love his jokes and his performances. That's it.
Personally, I will tell you, a joke is a joke, but it depends on how you deliver it. If you now deliver a very sensitive joke and if it hits below the belt, then it's no longer a joke. It's something that you should be conscious of as a comedian. As comedians, we are social commentators, so it's always very important that we know where to draw the line. And I sometimes know that most of these comedians who say most of these sensitive jokes happens at the spur of the moment. So it's like you're on stage, you're stranded, and then you see something and then you just want to quickly, and then when you get yourself back, you'll be like, can I take that back? No, you can't take it back. So it's too late. And it gets a viral spin, and then you become a victim and what have you. But there are some jokes that should be guided. And of course, in the industry we learn every day. So we're getting there. People are knowing what to do and how to do it better.
Well, for me, Losarex, I feel like any joke cannot go. You have to read the room, you have to understand, you have to think about the people, what people will feel. Body shaming, all those kind of sensitive things that was going to hurt people. Yeah, sometimes you might do it unknowingly, it's okay. But if you consciously do it, then it's wrong. I feel like you should consider a whole lot of things while putting up the content, because when you put up that content, you don't know how far the content will go. And for any content you put, you are either passing a message or telling somebody's story. So you don't want somebody to look at your skit or your content and begin to feel bad. We are here to take away depression, sadness from people, not to make them sad.
The fact is that I started comedy when there was no phone, which means there was no social media. Now there is social media. So there's sense in everything, but you have to know what you're saying, because certain things can actually be offensive to anybody, the hearer, the listener. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't want to go into details. I would have gone into details. Yes, you have to know how to segregate some jokes.
Yeah.
Know the kind of jokes based on your audience. Know the kind of jokes to tell people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's like that everywhere now. Classic everywhere. That's why any humor that can make people laugh, a Japanese joke can make Nigerian laugh. That's a fact.
For me as a comedian, you need to touch different topics because we're social commentators. And sometimes we pass our message through comedy. So basically that.
So anything can go.
Yeah, anything can go.
My take is that it should be a bit moderate, because you don't know how hard that stuff you're talking about, that particular person hits them. You don't know what they're actually facing that particular moment. Maybe they need some kind of encouragement, words of encouragement to actually keep them going. Sometimes you don't know what people are going through. Everybody's just showing their happy face, but back in the house is different. So comedians, they are very creative. But some of them sometimes they go hard. I don't want to be in that show, man.
They do go hard.
Yeah.
I agree 100%, because as opposed to something else that is not humor, you can depict a message, but in comedy you want people to laugh. So there's some topics you cannot touch, not because you don't mean well, but because if there's humor in it, you cannot pass the message you're trying to pass. So I believe that it's best for them to just stay off that topic for their own safety, even if they mean well. So some topics should actually be left alone by comedians. Yes.
You're a comedian. They are comedians. It's their job to make us laugh. So you going to watch them should understand that, this is comedy. It's not real, right? Don't take life too seriously, right? Don't take it too personal. You're here to laugh. So the idea of things going too far, I don't think so. Back in the days, right, people didn't care, right? It's not they're not saying, maybe something about gender, maybe about violence. Hey, but let me not talk though. We're in the 21st century. Let's keep it demure.
Hush.
Yeah. So particularly one of the reasons my brand of comedy is motivational comedy is because I personally believe in a clean comedy, a comedy that is inspirational, teaching a lesson, a comedy that is not offensive. Yeah. Do you understand? I particularly do not endorse I may not mention some of the topics, but you cannot see me making an offensive joke. Do you understand? So any joke that is going to leave my mouth or any comedian mouth, I feel it should be edible enough for the soul, because I mean, we are living in a country that is filled with so many problems. Someone is coming here to come and have fun, to come and forget their sorrows. Then you now come and you are saying something that is you understand that kind of thing? So I believe some jokes are sensitive and some topic should not be joked with. Do you understand? That's my idea.
Personally, I'm a fan of people who can't take it far, because I feel like comedy should be you're gonna win, you're gonna miss some, you're gonna get some. So if you don't attempt, are you really like a good comedian? You have to try the hard jokes and see people if they're gonna laugh, you know.
I would say because there are some people that don't know some things, so you have to put it in a way they would understand it. That word boils down to comedy, and you know, comedy in Nigeria, so comedy they help a lot of people. They help us a lot. You get me, you know, because of the stage we are in the stage we are in this country. If you know laugh. If you go, you understand. So, but comedy, the comedians, everybody, the skit makers, in short, the whole entertainment industry, they are doing a lot for Nigerians. Some people might not see it, but definitely they are doing a lot, cracking us up, making us laugh. It's amazing. You get me?
What's your favorite genre of comedy?
That's a hard one. It's a tough one.
Really?
Right, it's a tough one. I can't pick because I'm a creative. My creativity runs wild, so I can't pick, you know. Sometimes I can zone out for months and I'm just writing and, you know, creating creating actual skits and, you know, and sometimes I have to zone out, 'cause I mean, doing it together, sometimes I can mess with my mind and I'm doing just stand up. It's hard to pick, you know, because I play in, you know, probably in different genres, right? So it's tough for me. If music comedy, I've done it. You know, I still do music comedy through Tegwala, you know, so it's hard to choose. We're there everywhere.
And even in stand-up, there's a genre that's quite different. It's called edutainment, you know, when comedy teaches a lesson. That it's not just a joke anymore, but it's now an art that is both educating and entertaining. That's the most sweetest genre of comedy performance.
Imagine being able to laugh and learn at the same time.
You know, that's what some of us give. We know Buko, just that.
I love all of them because it's not easy to make people laugh. I'm even going for one tonight. I just want to go and laugh all the stress I've been through. Laugh them out.
Very important.
Yeah, sure.
I do stand up. I do all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite?
For now, skit making. Yeah.
You can't compare skit with stand-up now. Skit, you have opportunities to go and redo it. Go and redo it even if it's 20 times. Stand-up is like stage drama. You know, you can't make mistakes.
There's so much that has to go into that.
Yeah, so much has to go into it.
Funny enough, I like to laugh. So I feel like I like everything. I have my favorites, you know. Sometimes I watch stand-up comedy, sometimes I watch skits, sitcoms, everything.
It just depends on the mood you're in.
That's a tough one for somebody who has a very good sense of humor. I don't think I can pick.
Really?
No, I don't think I can pick.
You can't at all?
No.
Okay, what are your top favorites? Like top 2 favorites? We have skits, we have stand-up, we have
sitcom and skits. Yeah.
I like really creative kind of comedy. I actually like dark humor as well, surprisingly. I don't know if dark humor.
Okay.
I don't know if Nigerians like dark humor.
Dark humor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit controversial. I like dark humor type of thing. So yeah, but anything that's quite creative, I don't mind. I mean, it's kind of like stepping outside the box and trying to make an effort, you know.
Right here, we want you to tell us a bad joke. Yeah.
A bad joke?
Yes.
A bad joke is the one that you don't get to laugh, Abby?
Yep.
Good. So, why are you laughing already? It's supposed to be bad.
Why are you so happy?
It's supposed to be bad. So, today, one guy go checkpoints. Police come tell us anything for the boys. And they give them bottled water.
Give them bottled water.
I won. That's a bad joke. She didn't laugh.
Okay. That was a good one. You're laughing. We shouldn't be laughing. A bad joke.
Your dress is not fine.
What?
Bad joke. Your wig is not fine. That's a bad joke.
I don't want to agree. That's a sensitive joke.
I just attacked your sensitivity right now.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
Bad joke. What will I say? Maybe the economy now.
Why would you even go there?
I mean, because it's bad now.
I only know one in Hausa. So you don't understand Hausa, so it won't work.
I'm sure there's some Hausa speakers out there that are listening.
Okay. So there was this Bashama man. Bashama people, there's a way they speak Hausa, it's not too good. It's not like Fulani people. Fulani people, Fulani people are not Hausa people. They don't know how to speak Hausa. But this one is a Bashama man. Yeah. They were fighting over a land, and this other one was very tall. Yeah. The other one was very short. So the short one bent down, packed the sand from the ground of the land where they were standing, and said to the tall one, "Kashin shinakaji kokasan wo bankani."
I'm lost.
You are lost.
But I'm sure you guys can get it.
It actually means you should smell this sand and see whether it smells like your father's sand. Okay. But the accent and the way they said it is very funny. Yeah.
Well, this one is for all our Hausa speakers out there. I'm sure you're laughing yourself out right now.